3D view. Okay. This is the document made by Ignite India. Okay. The question is C. Identify which of the options given below can be the top view of the object whose isometric view is shown in the picture below. Okay. Now, what does isometric view mean?
Bird view.
Bird view. Okay. I guess you can say that. Yes.
It's the 30-degree angle, so you can see all the sides, 3 sides.
Yes. Yes. Usually, if you draw a horizontal line here, this can be 30, 30. This will be 120. Okay. It is a visually very appealing sort of view. Okay. Whenever people represent a product or something, they usually go with isometric view because it shows the best views possible for all the features. Okay. Now they have asked what is the top view. Okay. Now this is the isometric view. How will it look from the top? Okay.
Option B.
B option.
B option.
Okay. B option, correct. Now, why is it not A option? Because we know this length is far more than this. Okay, this is gone. This is a bit too much of length, considering. Okay, this one also similar problem, and the cube that they've shown, it is way too small. Okay, so sorry. Here, this cuboid is way too small, and this is way too big. So B option is correct. They're almost same size. What about this one?
Ma'am, option.
Sorry.
Mom, you're not able to see.
What are you able to see then?
G मैंने
The
Nata.
image.
Now?
Yes, ma'am. Option C.
Option C.
Yeah, option C.
Option C.
Obviously. I mean,
Okay. Option C. Saying yes. This inner square which is there is smaller, far smaller than this. Yes, this one would be correct. And here also it is far smaller. It would be correct. This goes out. This also goes out because it is bigger. And this goes out because this is bigger. Correct. C option is correct. Anybody who didn't get it? Anybody who didn't understand why it's not C, why it is C?
Understood, ma'am.
Similar question again. Identify which of the options given below will be the top view for the given isometric view. This is again isometric view. Okay. Be careful. Just
Option A.
A. Okay. Others.
A.
A
option.
Yes.
Yeah, option A.
I can hear.
Yes, A is correct.
Ma'am, can you repeat that? What is isometric view?
Sure, sure. It's nothing very complicated. Okay, you have different types of views in your sketching, no 3D shapes. In that, one of them is isometric view. Usually, how they represented it is along the horizontal line, the product is placed such that it makes a 30-degree angle. Usually, okay. Sometimes I think they make 45 or so. Not sure. Okay, 30-degree angle they make. Okay, so that the image or the shape is represented in the best view possible. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Wait,
anybody
wait, wait.
thought? Yes. I think someone's.
But this C shapes should be closed.
See what? See shape. Which? What are you saying? The third option you're saying C option.
According to me, no option is correct.
According to you, no option is correct. Can you tell me why?
And this inverted C should be closed, the middle block. If you
Inverted
look
C
from top.
should be close to the middle block.
Wait, I will clear.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
is
Sorry.
Yeah, there should like be a line
Here, no.
between. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, true. I see that. Correct.
What's look at these people's load, bro.
Is
My
there
God.
someone's audio on, or is there a cross connection or something like that? Okay. Anybody who has background noise, please mute your audio. Okay. Yes. As you guys said, as boy pointed. Okay. There should be a line here. Correct. Okay. Otherwise, if the line is there, then option D is
Yes.
correct. Correct. Yes. This one.
Options.
My option not be that way.
D option.
D, ma'am.
Yes. Option D would be correct. Yes.
Option D.
Yes.
Option D.
Yes, here there are
D.
two cubes, but here there are, I mean, two, this one, here there are three, here there's one, here there is one cuboid, and here there's two. Only D option come correct in this case. D. This one you try.
Option B.
B.
Option B.
B. No. B. How
D.
if you see the difference between these two,
D option.
yes, the edge of this and this, it is way too low. Big. Yes, option B would be correct. Okay, just this.
But that middle distance is less.
Like that, if you see, this is the isometric view. Okay, this looks less. When you see from top, it will be a bit more. One thing. Second thing, all the options have that much distance. Am I right? Almost. This one doesn't apply because the distance is too long. So yes, the closest, if not the most perfect one, the closest would be D. Okay.
मैम बट द फिगर शोज द डिस्टेंस जो है उसमें थोड़ा पास में है
क्या सॉरी क्या फिर से
मतलब
बोलिए समझ में नहीं आया मुझे
जो बी वाली फिगर है उसमें तो मतलब जो डिस्टेंस है वो थोड़ा सिमिलर दिख रहा है ऊपर 3D व्यू से
ये वाला
इसलिए बी ऑप्शन नहीं ये फिगर जो
यहाँ पे
डबल लाइन फिगर है बी ऑप्शन में
हाँ हाँ
वो जो है इट्स वेरी क्लोज टू दैट ना
yes it is because it is close here see just this distance is you see yes this one
ओके
is the closest. So yes, this would be correct. This one?
Option B.
Option B.
B option.
Okay. Anybody else with any other answer?
Option A.
Option C.
Option A.
I
Option
think so. C.
Yeah, it's C.
Option C.
C.
Yes, option C would be correct because when you see the block, this block, okay, from apart from this is longer and here it's shorter. Correct. So it cannot be this, it cannot be this, it can be this. Why this cannot be? Because the smaller line which is here, the smaller projection, it is downwards. From up you cannot really see it. So C is correct.
Yes.
Okay. I hope you guys understood. Try this one.
C. C.
C1.
Option
Ma'am.
C1.
C.
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 C
C.
option.
Yes. Option C is correct. Because there is this extra cubic surface here, okay, which is there here. It's in all three though. Okay. Here this part is missing, and here this part is missing. Here all the parts are there. Here the extra projection is missing. So yes, C is correct. No doubt, right? Try this.
A option.
Option D.
A.
D.
D.
Okay.
A.
A.
Option A.
Option
Option
A.
A.
Option A.
Option A.
Yes. Option
Option
A
A.
would be correct. Because this projection, no, this is not very short, it's long. So A is correct because here it would be bit bigger than this projection. Okay, this is way too small and it has two parts which this does not have. So yes, A would be correct. Okay, remember, yeah, try this one.
A.
C.
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 Option C.
C. C.
C.
Option
C.
A.
C.
Okay.
A.
Option C.
Option
Option
C.
C is correct.
Yes, if you see this one, it's way closer here. Okay. This is in the middle. This would have been here in the middle below. So yes, C is correct. This one, try.
Option D.
Option D.
Option B.
B, B, okay.
Option B.
Option B.
Option D.
A.
Option D.
D. Option D.
D.
Option D.
Option D.
D.
Yes.
D.
Option D is correct. Why? This cube, at least the upper size and the cuboid looks almost equal. Okay, so this C is out because this looks very small. Okay, now it is between A, B, and D. Now here this C, this cube. Okay, it is almost in the middle. Okay, but the distance here is bigger, way bigger than this one. Correct. So this is also out. It is between B and D. What is the difference between B and D? The last cube ka placement. Correct.
Size.
Yes, size also. Correct. This is very small. Also, the placement
This
gives
is
a lot of gap than this one. So yes, D is correct.
B.
We did this.
No, different one.
Option B. B option.
B.
Option D.
D.
Option D.
D option. Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it A?
A. A looks small because this cube, see the distance? See this one. It's way too small, don't you think?
A.
Yeah, A seems more likely, yes. This is way too small to compare to this one. Okay, if you compare these two. So yes,
Yeah, A.
A correct, yes. Yes, A is correct. Okay. Anybody has any doubt regarding this?
No, ma'am.
Okay, great.
No, ma'am.
Try this one.
B.
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 B option.
B is correct
B option.
because
Yeah, B option correct.
yes, A is wrong because there's no extra, the line is not there. This one is wrong because it's way too small. Okay, it almost comes on par with this line. So this is wrong. This is bigger, and this is only one which aligns correctly. So yes, B is correct.
Option B.
B
Option
option.
B.
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 Yes, option B is correct. Because again, similar reason. Here there is no projection. This is too what is it? Short. Okay. This is too small. Should be on par with this line. Yes.
Ma'am, but B and C look the same. It's
B and C
just
look the
smaller.
same.
It's just like smaller.
No. See, if you compare this and this, okay, the size may be smaller. But what about this cube, this square? Sorry, they are of the same size, not smaller. Right?
Okay.
That's all. Understood, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Try this one.
Option C. A option. Option C.
Option C.
A.
A.
Option A.
Option A.
Option A.
C.
A or C?
A option
A.
A.
A
A
option.
option. Yes,
A.
option A is correct because this square is very small compared to this one. Yes, compared to this one. Size is yes, almost correct. This inner square is very big for option B, so it's wrong. Here it's too. This is correct. This square is very small compared to this one. One. Here, this again, this inner square is very small. It is small only, but not that small. Yes, A is correct. Okay.
D option. Option D. Option D.
Option D.
Okay. Option
D option.
D, ma'am.
D.
A.
D.
A. Okay. This is out because this is way this one. This is also out. It's between A and D, you guys say, right? Yes. This D is correct. D is correct. Why? Because this square, the middle square, is larger here. The distance here, okay, if you have you guys like done drawing in school, colleges? Have you
Yes.
done
Yes.
shape
Yes.
questions? Meaning shape. Suppose you take a shoe, okay, and reduce it to half the size and draw it, something like that. I don't know.
Yes. Yes.
Done? Yes. So
Yes.
when you compare that size, okay, this seems lesser. This seems lesser than this one. Okay. So D, I think, is correct. Yes, D is correct. See it carefully. Yes, this square also, no, inner square, if you see, this is larger than it's supposed to be. D is correct. Try this one.
C.
C.
Option C.
Option C. Okay. Option C. This is good. Yes, C is correct. Here the cube is, this one is too small, both of them actually. Okay. Here it is edging away from the cuboid, which is not the case. And here it's just too big compared to this one. Yes, C is correct. The shape also, sorry, the alignment C is correct.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
can you
D
explain
option.
once again?
Sorry, someone asked for
C.
the same question, 17th one. This one only you asked?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So if you see this diagram, okay, the cube which is there above, okay, you know that it is above because it is the one which is dominating. From top, if you see, this is the one you see first, whole of it. Okay. So here when you see, the cuboid is extending above, even further than the cube. This is not correct. Am I right? For similar reasons, this is also not correct.
Yes.
Right? And here the distance here you see is a little bit, okay, but here it is almost non-existent, almost equal there, but so that's not true. So C. Okay. Has anybody seen Sherlock Holmes show, not the movie?
No.
Glitching, is it? Is my voice not clear enough?
It's clear,
Sometimes in
ma'am.
between it's glitching.
Sometimes clear, sometimes not clear.
Is
Yeah.
it maybe an internet problem or something? Okay, if you guys are like you did not hear my voice clearly, just ask me to repeat. Okay. Yeah, anybody seen Sherlock Holmes?
No.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the show you guys have to watch it. It's really good. Okay, in that he says, okay, I hope everybody knows who Sherlock Holmes is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So in that he says, I'm just paraphrasing. I'm not the exact one. When you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains should be the answer. So in options like these, okay, elimination comes that is easier. Why? Because if you're comparing, so if I want to see which is correct, I have to compare each and every part. For example, whether this is there or not, I have to see, then I can eliminate. Okay, this is not correct, goes. This is not correct, goes. Okay, so whenever all the wrong options are gone, if it is MCQ, then only one answer will remain, right? That you can do. Don't do that for MSQ. Okay. Try this.
Option B.
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 A.
B.
Not A. Not a Q.
B.
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 B. B.
Option B.
Okay, option B. Why is it not option D?
The upper one is shorter.
Because the
After one sorter.
And at the upper and the lower hands both are equal.
B would be correct, no? But this is smaller. You take this part. This is longer. B is correct.
B.
B.
Option B.
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 Option B.
B.
Okay. Any other answers? All of them are saying option
B.
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 Alright.
B.
B.
C.
Okay, I think it is option C.
Yeah, ma'am.
Why? Because if you take the length of the cube and take the length of the bar holding them, okay, this distance which is there, okay, this is almost analogous to this one I'm feeling. This is a bit too small, and the distance.
But in comparison to the height of blocks, the distance is B is
Just see,
accurate, I
okay,
think
so
so.
just see this distance, okay, this distance you see and this distance you see. Does it compare? And even if you know reducing the size of it. What do you guys think?
No, I think so. B is correct.
Option C only.
This C.
Okay.
The middle part looks like a cube only.
It does. Okay. Give me a second, okay? Try this.
B.
A.
B.
Option A.
A.
Option A.
Option A.
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 Option
A.
A. Okay. Any other answer?
No.
Okay. Just a second. I'm just trying to. Hmm. 20th is the option. A was the same. Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Ma'am,
Sidha? Yeah?
I have a doubt regarding that.
Okay, which one?
Before one.
Which one?
Before question.
The before one. Okay.
The previous one, ma'am.
Okay, this one. What is the doubt?
Yeah, ma'am, answer.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to show you guys. She said that. That's why. Stop. Okay, I've drawn the. It's almost straight line. Okay, this one is not quite straight. This is straight line. Now, this length and this length, which is bigger, or are they equal?
They are equal.
They are equal.
No.
Oh, ma'am, they are
No.
not equal.
No, they are not
First is bigger
equal.
than second.
Not equal.
Not equal. So now,
C.
see, correct? Now, whenever you have a doubt like this, or even if there is no doubt, it is always beneficial to project and see. With projection, no, with drawing just few lines, you will get a clearer idea. When the options are like close together, the differences are not much. That time this would be beneficial. Okay. A rough sketch on your book or worksheet and try to do projection.
Can I ask something?
Sure.
And then how will we guess in the examination? We will not have that much time to draw it, to redraw it
No,
and
no.
solve
All
it.
options won't be like that. Key, you have to draw and see. Okay. After you solve a few examples, you learn to see the minute differences between the distances. Okay. Now, when I was preparing for Nata, I had written Nata exam. J mains second paper also had written. Okay, when I was preparing for that, I had solved a lot of examples like this. Okay. After solving, in the beginning at least, I didn't understand what it was. Okay. After solving a lot of examples, after one point, I started to just by seeing, I could gauge the difference, distance difference. Okay. It also helps if you don't have a drawing question. In JA mains you have, right? So when you start
Yes.
sketching, when you sketch portraits, landscapes also, the minute differences between them you can understand better. After you solve examples, practice, you'll get it easily. Okay. Okay. Identify which of the options given below can be the front view of the object whose isometric view is shown in the picture below. Okay, isometric view.
D.
Option D.
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 It's definitely not A,
B.
because this is almost, it comes till half, and here it goes more than half. So no, not A or C. What is the difference between
It's D.
A? Right?
It's D.
D, ma'am.
D. I think it's B.
D.
It's B. Why? Because this distance you see, this one is very
B.
narrow here, right? Isn't it? You see, this one is very narrow. If you see it straight, this distance looks a bit more. It shows a little bit more than when you see from isometric view. You might have seen if in objects. Okay, if you take a cuboid, okay, when you take it in isometric view, the top line, for example, this one looks smaller. When you see it straight, then it looks bigger. Similarly, here it is a bit bigger than it shows right now.
Ma'am, but in the B option, the block surface area is shown is more, but in D it's particular approx same. The surface area of block which is shown as done, isn't it? In the B option, the surface is much a bit above, and in D it's from below.
Guys, repeat. There was a electricity problem. Repeat.
Sorry.
Can you repeat what you said? I couldn't hear you. Actually, there was no connection.
मैम जो बी ऑप्शन में अपना जो ऊपर वाला ब्लॉक दिया हुआ है वो थोड़ा सा ऊपर है ज्यादा, और जो डी ऑप्शन है उसमें पर्टिकुलर डेप्थ में गया हुआ है वो, तो इसलिए डी ऑप्शन इज बिट क्लोजर टू दैट, आई थिंक सो.
All right. Wait.
Option C.
Option C.
Option
C
C.
option.
Okay.
सी ऑप्शन.
Yeah, C.
Okay, any other answer?
Yes, C is correct.
Yes. C is correct. Looks that way, doesn't it? Yeah. Now the previous example. This example, I just drew a line. Almost, it's not quite parallel. Almost parallel to the cube. Now tell me.
B option.
B.
Right, B. Again, this is not
Yeah, B option. Okay.
not quite parallel. It comes somewhere here. Couldn't draw a straight line. Okay, but it's parallel, almost parallel, and the distance is this here is very. So option B. This again, they've made the same mistake, haven't they? Yeah. Assume a line here, okay, everywhere, and then apart from that. Glitching, oh god, there's no internet problem. Is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, much better.
Okay.
It's A.
Okay. A.
A option.
Okay. Any other answer? Okay, it's definitely not C because they've asked front view, so not C, and not B either because these are too narrow, correct? And this is way too big. So among A and D, you guys are saying
D.
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 D is correct because this occupies quite a large part of the whole cuboid or cube. This is very small. This is, yes, comparatively. Yes. Also, when you tilt a surface and you see it from the front, okay, the distance becomes a little short, smaller. Try this.
Ma'am, question is not visible.
C.
It's C, I And think.
C.
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 Hmm.
C.
Yes. C will be calculated. Is it not visible to in somebody now?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
The
it's
straight
visible.
now it's visible. Okay. There's no line here, as you can see. Because A is out. Okay. But there is a line here. So again, B is out. C is correct. Again, no line here. So this is out. C is correct.
A option. Option A.
Option A.
Option A.
A.
Option A.
A.
Yes. A
A.
is correct. Correct. That's short also. Try this.
C. D.
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 C.
D.
C.
D.
Sorry,
D.
option C.
No.
D.
C.
C. C. C.
Option C.
C.
C
D.
C.
is correct. Yes. C is correct. Yes. Why? Because you can see here. Okay. If you
C.
see carefully, this line extends over this line, meaning this is projected a bit more than this one. Yes. C is correct. This one. Are you guys able to hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am.
Ma'am, the
Can you guys see
question.
the question here now?
Yeah, now
Visible?
it appeared. Yes.
Right?
D option.
D
D.
option.
Option D.
D
Option D.
option D.
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 Like all senseless. No, this one, if you see from front, okay,
Ma'am, sound.
D.
Ma'am, your voice.
yeah, for me, your voices are breaking. Okay.
D.
Now, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So this when you see, okay, it looks like it is up, but it is on the same level as this one. Okay, so this is out. So this will also be out. Here, the length you see is
Ma'am, your
definitely
voice
not.
is
Ma'am, your
gone.
voice is breaking.
Ma'am, your voice.
Glitching.
No.
Ma'am, it's not audible.
Not clear. Okay. What do I do now? Now? Not.
No,
No.
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Uh,
No improvement.
the screen.
Not clear.
You will see the screen at
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll put the answer on the chat. If you can hear, very good. Otherwise, I'll put it in the chat. Are you guys able to hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Try this thing. Again, the front view has been asked.
Yes, ma'am, it's not audible.
Okay, try this.
A.
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 Now, this is
Ma'am, sound is not clear.
A.
B.
A.
A.
A is correct.
T.
A.
Audible?
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Try this one.
B.
D.
B.
B.
B. B.
Yes, B
B.
is
B.
correct. B is correct because this is very small, as is this. A is too small compared to this one. So B would be correct. Yes. All of those top view problems only, just different views.
C.
A.
C.
C.
D. D.
D.
D.
D.
Oh, sorry, C. C. C.
C.
C.
C.
C.
C is
C.
correct. Yes. Why? Because again, this is exactly the opposite where it should be. This is in the center. This is not
Your
in the
voice
center.
is glitching, ma'am.
Okay, here. Again.
Ma'am, it's audible.
No, it's audible.
Okay, I guess that's not. Okay. Okay. Here, the depth here is too big, and this is actually perfect. Okay, this is too shallow upper part. This one is correct. So C is correct. Try this one. What about this one?
C.
A. Beef.
C.
C.
B.
B. Right.
Ma'am, the below
B.
part is not so big, no, ma'am.
B.
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 B option. Ma'am, but the below
E
part of
option, guys.
every of the
Yes,
options should be
ma'am.
some bigger, na?
Not so big.
I think so. There should be
B.
an E option.
Okay, I think it is B. Yes, because wait, it help. Here, these both are very small compared to the cuboid, correct? The distance gap here and here is too big compared to what you can see here. So gone. This one, the upper cube looks too small, doesn't it? Yes, this is wrong. C is also wrong. Here, see the cubes which you see here. Okay, if you project it, if you project this cut-off part as whole, you see that these both cubes are of same dimensions. Here, this one is shown smaller. Even if you don't think it is like that, you can see the gap here and see the gap here. I think B is the correct answer.
But
What
मैम
about the
सबसे
below
नीचे
part?
गैप बहुत
मैम
कम है.
पर सबसे नीचे गैप
Yeah.
बहुत ज्यादा है.
Below
I
part.
think so there should be an E option and both the
Yeah,
should
ma'am.
be touching some more ground.
है ना? I guess
These
yes.
four are
Just
incorrect.
let me see.
All are correct.
Comparatively, true. Let me see. We'll see this one. Okay, I'll just show you that. Just a second. Thing is, we have done the views. Okay, I want to show you guys a few logos. Okay, what logo is this?
National Geographic.
National
National
Geography.
Geographic.
National Geography.
Channel, yes. Correct. This is National Geographic Channel. What does it deal in? This.
Sorry.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, voice is
Ma'am,
not
your
ma'am,
audible.
you're
voice
not
see the logo?
audible.
Firefox.
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 Yes.
Firefox.
Firefox. It doesn't work. What is it?
Browser.
It's a
Mozilla
browser.
Firefox.
Browser.
Browser.
Yes.
Pinterest.
Target.
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 What does it deal with?
Grocery shop.
It's a
Grocery.
supermarket type.
Goods. And
Supply, yes. This one?
Not clear. First aid.
First aid.
First aid.
First aid.
Okay. It's a company, not a company exactly. It's a, you can call it a humanitarian involvement. It's called Red Cross. I think you might have heard of it.
Yeah, Red Cross.
Yeah.
It is an organization. Okay, it has volunteers all over the world, and it gave a major contribution in during World Wars. Okay, they did a lot of things. It was a humanitarian movement. Okay, they did a lot of things. Health was taken care of, housing and all, supplies and all they took care of. It's an international organization. Many, like, the volunteers are in millions. What about this?
45
Music.
music app.
45.
Correct. What is it?
Music.
Music. Online music
App.
platform.
Yeah.
Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce,
Rolls
the car
Royce.
company.
Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce. Car company. Luxury car company. What about this?
Jaguar.
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 Also a luxury car company.
Yo. Jaguar. Luxury car company.
God.
This one also. What about this?
Polo.
US
Polo. Polo bear.
Polo.
Yes. Yes, Polo.
cloth brand.
What? It's a.
Clothing brand.
Okay.
Clothing.
Clothing
Under
brand.
which company does it come? Under which company does it come under? Polo is not an independent. This one. Ralph Lauren. It's called Polo Ralph
That
Lauren. What about this? Shall I?
John Deere.
John Deere, a tractor
Yes.
company.
Yes. It's an American company. Yeah. It's not just a tractor company actually. They have a lot of things. Construction also they do, machines, all those heavy equipment basically.
Okay.
What about this one? I think this
Blackberry.
no.
BlackBerry, yes.
Blackberry.
Are there is the company like phone continue
Phone
still or
company.
stopped it?
Phone company.
Yeah, have they are they continuing BlackBerry phones or have they discontinued?
This
No,
country.
And
no, they are.
Still there?
they are still continuing things so.
Okay. Okay, in 2016, they would no longer be making devices own. TCL pick up
Your voice
license.
is
It's
glitching.
done.
Voice is not clear.
Okay, I'll do one thing. Okay,
Now
it's
it's fine.
8:10. Continue. No, we'll continue the class tomorrow because the internet is unstable. Okay, we'll continue the rest of the things tomorrow. New chapter along with the views. Okay,
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Fine.
Ma'am,
bye guys.
ma'am, can
Bye, ma'am.
Yeah, someone was asking something.
in the they gave like yes, ma'am. They gave like a floor plan kind of thing, and we had to. Can we do something on that?
Floor plan of what?
Meenakshi
Uh,
Temple.
they used to
Also the
give like
temple thing,
plans
no?
of the building. Yeah.
Building
The
plan.
temple floor
And
Yeah,
plan.
yeah.
monuments.
I've scheduled that in the this one. Within this week, I think we'll be doing that. Okay, no worries.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.